Good morning, everyone. Guess some people will be logging on a little bit, some late risers. Today is leg day, so we're going to do legs, glutes, hips, all that kind of stuff. So you need dumbbells. I don't know if you guys have these booty bands at all, or the Velcro ankle bands that go around your ankles that we've used a lot in the exercises. So we'll need one of these for glutes and hips. We'll do those later on. But we're going to start off with dumbbell squat, calf raise shrug. And going to superset that with straight leg deadlift, calf raise shrug. So we're going to do 5 sets each. So the first one, you're squatting down deep as you can, up on your toes and shrugging like this. Remember, as heavy as a weight you can. And then the rest are 15, and then we're going to go to straight leg deadlift where your back is flat, calf raise and shrug. So usually we do a bicep or a shoulder with this, but the weight should be heavy enough where you really can't do a shoulder row. So if you can get 45 seconds of work, you didn't go heavy enough. If you're new, just keep going light. But legs are a strong muscle group. Use as much weight as you can. So before we start, let's do a little quad stretch. Knees close together. Kick them back, heel to your butt, kick back so hip flexors get stretched. Switching legs. Get those quads a good stretch. That little hamstring stretch. Almost lock your legs out, back flat. If you're doing a push-up on your knee to take weight off your back so it can stretch. If you just hang down like this, your back recognizes that as weight and wants to contract. So all the weight on your knees, stretch, a little rotation for those hams. A little calf stretch, drive that back leg out, heel down to the ground, try to straighten that back leg, and just a gentle little bounce. Switch legs. All right, grab your weights. Remember, add weight as you go or start heavy and drop weight if you have to. But if you can last 45 seconds, you didn't go heavy enough. All right, so actually, if you have knee problems, you can just do wall sits with the weights. You can do wall sits here or just an isometric sit like this with calves. All right, grab your weights, get ready for squats. Get set and go. 45 seconds. So deep squat, calf raise, shrug. So remember with these, we go up quick, we come down real slow on about a 5-second count. Up quick, down real slow. The slower the better. Flat back, nice and slow coming down, up quick. Slow, 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 deep squat, up on your toes, shrug. Just breathe like you're running. Down slow, up on your toes. Down slow, up on your toes. Real slow on the way down, slower the better. All right, little active quad stretch. Stretch your quads in between sets. We have straight leg deadlift now, calf raise shrug. Squats and hams. All right, straight leg deadlift, looking up, flat back, coming down slow. About 5 seconds. Get a good stretch. Up on your toes and shrug. Nice and slow. Remember, this should be tough. Use your heaviest weight. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Those hams up quick, down slow. Keep breathing, keep looking up. That keeps your back flat. If you look down, your back rounds. You don't want that. Look up. Head and chest up like you're sliding it down a wall. Nice stretch in those hams. Up on your toes, shrug. Okay, hands on your knees like this. Legs straight, hamstring stretch. Stretch in between sets. So your fists are on your knees. Grab heavier weights if you can for squats again. Coming down slow. Real slow, controlled, deep as you can. Up quick. Calf raise and a shrug. Slow. Calf raise, shrug. How low can you go? It's up to your knees and back. You pick. Calf raise, shrug. Real slow. Down slow. Good. Keep breathing. Deep. Explode coming up. Real slow. Up quick. All right. Little dynamic quad stretch. Kick yourself in the butt. Stretch out the quads. Take that time to stretch between sets. Straight leg deadlift again. Head and chest up like you're sliding it down a wall. Keep that back arched like this. Get a good stretch in those hams. Up quick. Your knees should be almost locked out. If they're bent this much, you're doing squats. So legs straight, up. Flat back. Legs almost locked out. Stretch the hams back here. Deep stretch, up. Nice and slow, coming down. Slow and enjoy it. You gotta get these muscles burning for them to be working. It's really great for tightening up the skin, increasing metabolism, bone density, all that good stuff. Slow coming down. Calf raise, shrug. Good. Hands on your knees. Let's stretch them out. Like doing a push-up on your knees so your muscles can relax. Back to squats again. All right, grab heavy weights. Nice and slow. Your legs should be shaking after a while. Calf raise, shrug. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, deep. Calf raise, shrug. Keep looking up. How deep can you go? Calf raise, shrug. Always looking up. Head and chest up, butt out, back flat. Come on. Those quads should be on fire. Those calves should be shaking. If not, you gotta go heavier. Butt kick, quad stretch. Don't be lazy between sets. It reduces your risk of injury, helps with posture, reduce back pain, gotta stretch. Straight legs, flat back. Legs almost locked out, deep as you can, up on your toes, give me a shrug. Get those shoulders up to those ears, give me a good shrug. Super slow coming down. Up. Slow, slow, slow. Slower the better. You can go slower than 5 seconds. Just don't go faster than 5 seconds coming down. Deep as you can. Get a good hamstring stretch. If your back starts to bother you, don't go as deep. Your back's probably rounding, or it's tight and or weak. All right, fists on your knees, legs straight, little stretch. Stretch those hams. Back to squats again. Slow, real slow. Deep, up on your toes and shrug. Bend your knees, not your back. Way up on those tippy toes. Squeeze those calves, shoulders up to your ears. Always looking up. You should feel your back arched, not rounded like mine. Head and chest up, deep squat. If you can get the weights to touch the ground, that's great. But don't make your joints hurt. I don't want any sharp pains. I just want a lot of muscle burning pain. All right, butt kicker, quad stretch. Back to straight legs again. Working the hams, up tall. Almost lock your legs out right before you lock. Get a good stretch, deep as you can. Calf raise and a shrug. Slow coming down. Can you get those weights to touch the ground with your back flat? If your back's getting sore, shorten your range. Don't come down all the way. Tight and weak muscles can cause pain. So just shorten your range. You pick. But keep those legs almost locked out. Real straight. Remember, if you can last 45 seconds with these, you got to add weight. All right, one more round. One more set each. Straight leg, ham stretch. Hands on your knees. That's it. All right. Squatting down real slow. Real deep. Weights to the ground if you can. Toes, shrug. Keep it nice and slow on the way down. Real slow. Slower the better. You're puffing and puffing like you're running. Those quads should be burning like crazy right now. If not, you didn't go heavy enough. Slow, slow, slow. All right. One more for this round. Straight legs. Shake them out. Kick yourself in the butt. Stretch those quads. All right. Flat back, looking up. Legs straight. Touch the ground if you can. Calf raise, shrug. If your back's getting tight, just go weights to your knees and then up. You pick your range, but never look down because that means your back's going to round if you're looking down. Always look up. That keeps your back flat. Get a good stretch in those hams. Your legs almost locked out. Stretch, 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 nice and deep. Calf raise or shrug. All right, done with that round. Grab a quick sip if you need it. Let's do a quick quad and ham stretch. Done with squats and straight legs. Now we're on to lunges and ball leg curls. I think everyone has a ball these days. If you've been working out with me for any length of time. Little hamstring stretch. So if your knees don't like lunges, go back to squats or wall sits. So lunges, you can with or without weight. I got a tweaked left knee, so I'm just going to go light. So it's a big step out, down slow, push back. We're going to switch. Big step out, down slow, push back. 15 rest. Ball leg curls. Hands by your side. Back plank to start. Pull it in, drive your hips up. Coming down nice and slow. Pull the ball in, bridge up. Out nice and slow. Your butt never touches the ground until it beeps 3 times. Those are our next two. So grab your waist, get ready for lunges or squats again if your knees don't like lunges. Get set and go. So big step out. Keep leaning back. Don't let your front knee go over your toe. Drop straight down. So side view is this. Big step, my knee is right over my ankle. My trunk is perpendicular. Do not lean forward. Straight up and down. Do not do this. Bad for your knee, overload your front knee. Big step, drop your trunk straight down, deep as you can. Big step down slow. Touch your back knee if you can. Push back. Big step. Deep as you can. I have to get one more rep in to be even. All right. Quick stretch. Now we're down on the ground for ball leg curls Or straight leg deadlifts again if you don't have a ball. Hips up and pull it in, drive it up. Don't want your butt touched till it's done. Nice and slow as you lower your legs back down. Up quick. Down real slow, 5 seconds. Give me the Mississippi so you get a nice slow lower. So your calf should be on the ball. The ball will roll away a little bit as the reps go on. Just pull the ball back up. All right, you can sit up and do a quick ham stretch for your toes. Legs straight. Bounce back and forth a little bit. All right, everybody up. Back to lunges. And go. Big step. Trunk perpendicular, big step. Divide your weight between your front and your back foot. Do not lean forward. Try to lean back a little bit. That'll usually put you in a straight vertical position. Down slow, up quick. Big step. Try to get that back knee to touch the ground if you can. You pick your depth. Again, if this bothers your knee, you go back to squats. All right, back to leg curls, ball leg curls. And go. Down slow, real slow. Up quick, hips to the ceiling. So you're straight from your knees to your shoulders. Pull it in, drive your hips up as high as you can, squeeze your butt. Try to keep your toes straight up in the air. Try not to let them turn out. Pull your toes up to your knees. Yeah, you'll feel calves working here too. Come on, keep driving those hips up. Sit up and reach for those toes. Little ham stretch. Little dynamic ham stretch. All right, everybody up for lunges again. And go. Down, push them back. Big step. Push back. Try to get that back knee to graze the ground. That front knee is right over your ankle. Not translating over your toe. Big step down, slow, real slow. Push back fast. Big step. Again, do squats if this bothers you. If this is easy, grab heavier weight. If you're not walking like Yosemite Sam tomorrow, you didn't push hard enough. All right, quick stretch. Get ready for ball leg curls. Go. Keep your knees close together. Don't want your knees bow out. Keep them tight. Down super slow. Give me a good 5-second lower. Up quick, hips to the ceiling. Down slow. Get those hammies screaming. Come on. Quick ham stretch. Sit up straight, legs straight. Couple bounces to touch your toes. Back up for lunges. All right, here we go. Big step. Lunges or squats, whatever your joints like. Or wall sits. Big step, leaning back. Knee right over your ankle, not your toe. Giant step. Explode back. Slow coming down, nice and slow. Push up quick. Real slow coming down. Slow, slow, slow. Push back fast. Okay, if this is easy, grab heavier weight next time. All right. Quick quad stretch. Couple each time. Down on the ground for ball leg curls again. And go. Remember, squeeze your butt and drive your hips to the ceiling. Way up. Pull them in, drive them up. Down slow. Real slow. Don't let your butt touch the ground between reps. Butt can't touch the ground. Those hams should be screaming. All right, sit up, reach for your toes. Quick ham stretch. Couple bounces. Back up. One more set each. And go. Back. Giant step down on a 5-second count. Slow, slow, slow. Push back. Push. Come on. Abs tight. Explode off that front leg. Leaning back as you come down. Divide that weight between your front and your back foot. Try to get that back knee to touch the ground. As long as your joints are okay. All right. Quick stretch. One more set of ball leg curls. Or straight leg deadlifts if you don't have a ball. Here we go. If you go slow enough, you should get about 10 to 12 reps in 45 seconds. If you're getting more than 12 reps, you're going too fast. You should be totally spent by 12 reps or less. Shouldn't be able to do another rep. You can put weights on your hips to make this harder. Just let it rest right on your hips while you hold it. All right. Let's sit up and stretch them for a little while longer. Legs straight, grab your toes if you can. And a slow bounce forward and backward. Stretch these hams out. Let's take a minute to stretch. It'll prevent some aches and pains in the future, or help reduce the ones you have now. All right, everybody up for quad stretch? Hold on to a wall or something so you can focus on the stretch. Heel to your butt if your knee lets you, kicking back. Knees close together. Switching legs. About 5 or 6 pumps each side. Drink if you need it. Our next exercise is we're going to go bridges. So grab all your weight. Heaviest weight, I'll use a heavy medicine ball or dumbbell. So knees bent 90 degrees or greater. If your knees are bent too much, it's going to work quads more than your butt and hams. So 90 degrees or greater here, hands on your weight, toes up in the air, drive your heels or hips up, but don't let your butt touch the ground. So same thing, up quick, down slow, with the heaviest weight you can on your hips. And then we're getting up. If you have one of the ankle bands, the Velcro ones, or any ankle bands, we're going to do hips next. If you don't have any bands, you'll just do them without the resistance. So we're staying low, doing hip abduction with your toes turned in like a pigeon. So we're going to go glute raise, hip abduction. If you don't have bands, just do it without the bands, or you can hold weights on your hips, long ways like this. Let the weights rest on your side of your thighs if you don't have the bands. All right, we'll start with bridges. So grab your heaviest weight, put it on your hips, and your elbows got to be off the ground doing bridges. Elbows on the ground takes weight off your glutes. So get down there, I'm hitting the button. Get ready, and go. Bridges. 90 behind the knees, toes in the air. Go feet real close together this first set. Each set, your feet are going to go wider and wider toward different areas of the glutes. Toes up in the air, drive your heels on the floor. Remember, 5 on the way down. Up on 1, squeeze your butt up top for a second. Hold it up top for a second or two. Really give it a good squeeze. Butt should be burning by like your 5th rep, if you have enough weight and you're squeezing hard enough. Keep breathing. Down super slow, up quick. All right, you can do a quick knees to chest, glute, low back stretch. Get your bands on. You can keep your bands on the whole time. Squat position. Squatting down. If you don't have the bands, you'll put weights on your hips, on the side of your thighs if you don't have the bands. Turning your toes in, nice deep squat. Are you standing tall? You got to squat down there. Your squat works quads, butt, and hips a lot more. Standing tall, you're just working gluteus minimus and medius. You're not getting your butt and hips in there much. So deep squat. And peek at that toe. It wants to cheat and turn out like a duck. You want toes turned in to work hips better. Nice and deep squat. You should be burning really good right now. Turn that toe in. Remember, you can put weights on your hips. All right, back to bridges. $90 behind your knees. Toes in the air. Feet a little bit wider this time. So again, you can take your bands off of these if you need to get your hips wider. If your bands are on, feet are wide, your hips aren't going to get a rest. They're going to keep burning from the last set. So between sets, you can take the band off if it's not Velcroed. If it's Velcroed, you just take one ankle band off. Just one side. Remember, down slow on a 5 count. Up quick and squeeze for a second or two. Down slow, but don't let your butt touch the ground. It barely grazes it and back up. Don't let it hit the ground. Down super slow. All right. Quick knee to chest stretch for the back, hips, glutes, and back up. Bands back on. Could do a little hip stretch to rest, or to while you're resting. All right, squatting down. Heel out to the side, turn your toe in. Remember, you can hold weights on the side of your thighs if you don't have bands. You can hold weights right here. Turn that toe in. The deeper you squat, the more this one's going to work. Turn that toe in as you drive that heel out. You should be burning right now. Good. Peek at your toe. Make sure your toe is turned in as you drive out. Body wants to cheat and turn your toe out. That's easier. All right, back to bridges. A feet a little wider now. Works different areas of the glutes and hips. 90 behind the knees, toes in the air. Drive it up. Pause for a second or two. Drive it up. Squeeze. Remember, down super slow. Don't want your butt touch. Barely grazes. We don't want any tension coming off those glutes. You should be burning right now, pretty good. If not, you gotta go heavier. Put the heaviest weight you can on your hips. And then just make it lighter as you fatigue. Start with the heaviest ones and then drop the weight as you go. All right. Knees to chest, quick back stretch. And glutes, back up for hips. Nice and low. Turn that toe in, kick way out to the ceiling. So if you have some knee issues, you want the bands above your knees. So you don't stress your knees at all. There won't be any tension on them. If your knees are good and you want more tension, drop it below your knees. It's a lot harder. The resistance is further away from the axis of rotation. That good old physics stuff. Around the ankles is even harder. My left knee doesn't like that, so I'm going above the knee. So knee problems, resistance is above your knees. Turn those toes in, pigeon toe them. If you're not feeling it right back here, your toes are out. All right, back to bridges. Feet even wider, feet all the way apart this time, wide as you can go. Toes up in the air and go. Remember, elbows have got to be off the ground with these. If your elbows are on the ground, that takes weight off the glutes. It's like down slow, graze the ground, up quick, squeeze for a couple seconds up top. Down slow, up and hold for 2. This is also easy. You can do an alternate hip kick. We're doing one leg at a time, alternating. So like one leg up like this, and then switch. Right leg, and then bridge up left leg. All right, knees to chest real quick. Stretch your glutes and back out. Back up for hips. Nice and low. Turn that toe in. Drive that heel up to the ceiling. So pretend you're under a beam. Your head shouldn't come up and down as you do these. They stay at one level. Drive that heel as far as you can. Drive it out. Turn that toe in. Good work. The deeper you sit, the more butt, hips, your quads you're going to work. Up tall is easier. Work with your limits. Feel that burn. I can't believe I make you guys do these things. These suck. All right. Bridges. So if your weight isn't heavy enough, remember, do the alternate one leg lift like this. One leg comes up, alternating, but don't let your butt touch the ground between reps. And go. Remember, elbows off the ground. Don't want the elbows on the ground right now. That's cheating. If you can't do alternate one leg kicks, just keep both feet on the ground. You could start with alternates and then go to 2 on the ground when it burns a lot. But you gotta get burning. You're still coming down slow, even with the alternate kick. Up quick, coming down slow. Nice job, come on. Keep them going. Kick them up. All right, quick knee to chest stretch. Back up for hips. A little hip stretch if we have a few seconds left. Squatting down. Turn those toes in. Nice deep knee bend. How low can you squat? Turn those toes in. We're still trying to go slow with these. So up quick, in slow. Out quick, in slow. Turn that toe in as you kick out. Way out to the side. Really get them burning. Give me that deep squat. Make sure your back flat, butts out. All right, that's the last one for this round. Let's stretch them out. Feet together. Push your hip out over the side of your foot. Bend the knee to the side you lean to. Arm over your head. A little slow dynamic stretch here. Slow bounce. Stretch that hip. Nice and slow back to center. Bend the knee to the side you lean to. Get this hip out over the side of your foot. Reach over your head. And a slow stretch this way. So glute stretch, right toe back to the left heel. Weight on the front left leg and stick your butt out to the side and backward to stretch that glute and hip out. Leaning down, leaning it back. Hang down to the ground, bop up and down a little bit. Switch legs. Left toe equal with the right heel. Weight on the right knee, leaning down, butt goes out to the side and back on a diagonal. Stretch those glutes and hips out. All right, let's do like 7 minutes of some core and cardio. So we're gonna go planks with cardio. You can do stationary plank or crawling planks. All right, I'm gonna start off with planks. Everybody ready? Get set and go. Crawling planks or regular planks. Legs straight. If this is tough on your wrist, you can just keep holding a stationary plank. Keep your head up. That's it. Keep planking. Stationary or crawling plank. Don't let your head hang down. Shoulders right over your wrists. All right. Quick breather. Stretch them out. We're going to do cardio now. Any cardio exercise you want. I'm going to start off with jumping jacks. And go. I got to burn off some food before I eat on Cinco de Mayo Day today. And other stuff. Come on. Get that heart rate up. Whatever your joints like. Walk, jog, or run. Speed skaters, burpees. All right, crawling planks. I'm gonna go bird dogs this time. So bird dogs, easy version is on your knees, hips forward, kick the ceiling, touch the ceiling. Harder is on your toes. And go. Hips down, legs straight. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Toes are harder, knees are easier. Or you can keep doing the crawling planks. Squeeze that butt as you raise your heel to the ceiling. Reach your hand all the way up. Suck your belly button in. Squeeze those glutes. Nice work. Quick cobra stretch. Little twist side to side. Back up for cardio. I'm going speed skaters. You pick. Make sure your weights are out of the way. Staying low. Going quick to get the heart rate up. And you can jog in place, run in place, run around your living room. Keep them going. Gotta be huffing and puffing to get something out of it. A little hip stretch, 15 rest. Back to planks. Any kind of planks that you hate. Starting in 4. I'm going side crawling planks again. You can do a forearm plank, stationary, straight arm stationary, you pick. Whatever's best for your body. Put shoulders right over your wrists so you don't slide backwards. Suck your belly button in tight. Your back shouldn't arch like this. Butt tucked in. Hold those abs tight. Tuck your butt in like you're holding a crunch. Suck it in tight. Hold that crunch. Butt tucked in. Don't want to hang it, stick out. Quick cobra. Little twist side to side. Back to cardio. I'll go burpees, you know why not? Burns the most calories. And go. Come on, keep them going. Get yourself breathing heavy. All right, catch a quick breather. Stretch was tight. Back to planks. I'm going to do forearm hip extensions. So it's stationary. Kicking. Squeeze that butt as you raise it. Toes are harder, knees are easier. Legs straight, head up. Nice and slow. You shouldn't feel your toe touch the ground. You should lower that slowly. Real slow. Don't hear or feel your toe touch the ground. Head up, don't let your head hang down. Look up a little bit. Quick child's pose stretch. Side to side. All right, last one for today. Cardio. I'm running. Last one. Fast as you can. There it is. You guys made it. Thanks a lot for watching. We got like Wednesday, buys and tries tomorrow. Thanks again. Tell everybody about it and see you tomorrow. Have a good one.